take a ride with the weirdest guy I know. Well, it's Wednesday night, and out here did it go, the Chris Gethard Show. Chris Gethard Show. Whoa, Chris Gethard Show. Chris Gethard. Da, na, 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 na. Ah! High five myself. Okay, we're there, we're doing it. We can learn a song from the actual show now. So psyched. We know 3 out of the 4 chords that you need to play that song. The G, the D, the A. We used all of those last week for Emo Cocoon, and we're going to use them a bunch now. And then there's just one part of the song where we have to go to the E, and I'm going to teach that to you. So let's just quickly go over. We start on the D. Remember, that's the one that you can either play with 3 fingers, or you can play it as a bar chord, right? You're holding down the 2nd fret on your 2nd fret on your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. Okay, so just try that one for a second. Good. And then we go to the G. Okay, the G is the one that kind of is this fun triangle. You've got your ring finger on this 2nd fret of your 1st string. You've got your middle finger on the 2nd fret of your 1st string, ring finger on the 3rd fret of your 2nd string, and index finger on the 2nd fret of your 3rd string, right? Okay, so there's the G. Good old friend, the G. And then the A, which we learned last week. Index finger goes to the 1st fret of your 3rd string, and your middle finger goes to the 2nd fret of your 4th string. Hello, A, what's up? Okay, so then we're going to need the E. Like I said, we only need it once. It's kind of a doozy, but we got to learn it. It's in all kinds of songs. So in the way that the D, we could play it with 3 fingers. Whoops. Or we could play as a bar chord. The E is similar. So probably whatever you preferred for the D, you're probably going to prefer it for the E as well. First thing you need to do is get your index finger on the 2nd fret of your 1st string, right? And now what you have to do is you have to hold down on the 4th fret. We haven't even dealt with the 4th fret. You have to hold down the 4th fret on your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. Okay, so you could choose that to do with a different finger for each string. And how you do that is keeping your index finger where it is. You'd reach your middle finger up to the 4th fret of your 4th string, ring finger to the 4th fret of your 3rd string, and pinky finger to the 4th fret of your 2nd string. It's a pretty chord, and honestly, when I play it like that, it sounds better. That being said, I find it nearly impossible when I'm in the middle of a song to place 4 fingers in exactly the right spot. I can't do it. I haven't been doing it well at all. So I've been choosing to play the E as a bar chord. I think it's a little more practical, but it is hard. It's harder to get it sounding decent because you have to do some Cirque du Soleil shit with your fingers, people. You have to do some like contortionist shit with your fingers. Index finger, same. Right, it's on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. Now, my Hawaiian music supply guy said, take your ring finger and you gotta convince the ring finger just to touch the 4th fret on your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. You hear my tone is not as good when I do it that way. But I'm working on it. Oh, that's a little better. It ain't perfect, but I'm practicing it. And I find it easier to get into that when I'm in a hurry and I got a whole other song to play. I got other chords I gotta get to. So let's try this. Let's try it really slowly. The song starts with the kazoo intro, right? And so we start on the D. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, D, G, A, D, D-D-D, G, A, come take a D, with the G, A, it's Wednesday, D, and G, A, Chris Gethard, G, A, D, E, G, A, D. Right? So let's do it again. I'll try to add a little bit more of the words so you know where the chords are coming with the words. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. D, da da D, and G, da 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 A. D, da da D, and G, A. Come take a D with the G, A, 'cause it's Wednesday, D. And G, A, Chris Gethard, G, A, D. Whoa, Chris Gethard, G, A, D, E. Okay? That's it. Now, you noticed a strumming pattern. I chose something a little bit more difficult. I think this is more similar to how the boys from the LLC do their strumming on the guitar. The pattern that I'm using is down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. This is used on the ukulele all the time. It's so cute. It's so spunky. It's such a spunky little pattern. It's a little bit harder to sing and play that at the same time. I had to practice it. I had to practice singing and playing it at the same time. But I would say just get good at playing it first before you add the words in. And then just do that slowly and be patient with yourself. So there's that. Also, if that strumming pattern is pain and you don't want to do it, you can strum it however you like. I do not care. Come take a ride with the weirdest guy I know. It's Wednesday night. That one, right? I'm doing the down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. You could totally do that. Who cares? And what else did I want to say? Oh, I have 2 techniques while you're getting good at the E. I don't want you to feel down on yourself like I was starting to feel a little down on myself. So I have 2 techniques for making yourself feel better about playing an E chord. The first is sing really loud while you're playing it, and then no one will hear it. And that would sound sort of like this. The Chris Gethard Show, Chris Gethard Show. Whoa, Chris Gethard Show, Chris Gethard. Right? Just drown it out. The second technique that I think is actually maybe a little bit better is to add a retard. Okay, so a retard in music is where we slow everything down for dramatic effect. And you might want to practice like that because it's just going to give you some extra time to get your fingers placed. And that would sound a little bit like this. The Chris Gethard Show, Chris Gethard Show. Whoa, Chris Gethard Show, Chris Gethard, da, 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 da. Right, so you can just bring it to a big, dramatic, slowed down section. And what I like to do when I fuck up is I just make it like it's on purpose. So that's all you're doing. You're just making it seem like it's on purpose that you need to go slower there. And I don't know. That's it. Okay, one more time. We'll try the tempo a little bit closer to how we play it on the show. A 1, a 2, a 1. Da 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 ba da da. Dee 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 dee. Wow. Da 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 da. Dee 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 dee. Come take a ride with the weirdest guy I know. It's Wednesday night, and out dee go the Chris Gethard Show. Chris Gethard Show. Whoa, Chris Gethard Show. Chris Gethard da 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 da. Well, so there were some mistakes in there, but I'm going to practice, and you practice too. We're going to get awesome. And when we can play this shit, like, kind of well, let's all play it on the show. Anybody that wants to come, keep your eye on the Chris Gethard Show message board, the ukulele thread, and we'll figure out when everybody feels like they're kind of getting the hang of it, and we'll all just get on the show and play. It'll be super freaking fun. So, I don't know, keep posting video. It's the best. It is truly the best. And it encourages me, right, when I'm having a day where I'm like, the E chord is so hard and I can't play it and I'm terrible. It definitely helps me keep going to see that everybody else is practicing and figuring it out too. So thanks, you guys.